I'm Andrew Phillips.
I'm Jack Emersell.
Welcome to the Underground. Today we have something special planned. We're going to be taking a road trip down to Ocean City, Maryland, hooking up with an old friend and visiting some cool places that we used to go to over 30 years ago. Let's get going.
All right, let's do it.
Making a little stop here at Walmart for Jack to pick up some sunscreen. We're in Rehoboth Beach right now. Almost there. No stop at Walmart would be complete without checking out the toys and collectibles. If you've seen some of the other undergrounds, Jack is big into toy collecting and stuff, so we're checking it out. Hey, wait, is that the Ecto one? I have been wanting to get one of those. But I want the one that goes with the real Ghostbuster series. Okay, we are here. We're here at the Bay Club, which is where we're meeting up with Shane and his family. But they're over there at the beach, so we're going to be crossing over there. The air show's actually on this weekend as well. So weather here is beautiful. We're going to have some fun here, just reminiscing and just meeting up with some old friends. And that'll be this fun time here in Ocean City. You ready, Jack?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. All right, so we are here on the beach here in Ocean City with Jack. We've met up here with Shane, who's behind me, kind of doing a little reunion here. We used to come here over 30 years ago, so it'll be fun checking out some of the old places and just enjoying the day.
Here we go. Let's see how long you can hold on. And you move long enough to win the big prize.
Standing here in front of this giant claw machine here. These things are rigged. If you've been following my channel, you'll see that I restored one. I'll have the link across the top if you want to check it out. But these things are so rigged. You can do the settings on them and set them what to grab, what not to grab, how often. So I try to shy away from them as much as I can, unless I have the control of it. I like those games. Those are cool. Like those sitting down games. I'd love to buy one of those, but they're so expensive and they take up so much space.
Yeah. Like, we actually got a little GoPro.
Oh, really?
Like, it's cheap, but it's cool.
You got a GoPro?
Yeah, it's a fake. It's a
Yeah.
knockoff.
I mean, it still works.
It still works.
Still a camera.
So, yeah, she used that. It's got like a waterproof case and everything. She used it for the fish, like kind of film the fish and stuff. Yeah, the one part you need is photo, and you never see it. So they got this.
Yeah, this place has got a lot of stuff.
What is cool about some of these? Like, you get the cards, like select the cards you can, or you turn the cards into tokens or tickets.
Isaac and Chloe love these because you try to get them to dump, but then when you realize how much money you put in to get it to do that.
I mean, really, I mean, you come to a place like this, it's like, okay, this is what it is, here's our budget, that's all.
It's like playing an arcade game. You're not really trying to win anything. Yeah.
Like, man, horses in glory, kid. Horses in glory.
This place is actually pretty cool. It's pretty big. Pretty lit up too. They have like a good variety of stuff in here.
I mean, I might get, like, I can get a card and get, like, I might play a couple things.
It's up to you.
For me.
Yeah. pretty wild stuff.
Every time I've come down here, I've always won one of these awards.
Well, here's your, let's see what you can do. Sorry. It's probably it didn't hit the count for it to grab firmly. Because on mine, I can adjust it to grab firm, to grab loose, how often to grab it, all that.
What do you think the count is for something like this?
This one, considering this is for money making, they might have it where you never win anything.
See how I get it out?
Yep. I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There it was. You can clearly see how they're timed.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild coming into these places because 30 years ago we'd come in here, they were the old arcade places, had Contra and, I don't know, all the old classic arcade games. Now they've been updated. You can see around me here, they're more like a ticket redemption, prize redemption game, which is cool too, but it's kind of just wild coming back here into the old areas. I haven't been down here for decades. And it's wild to see the buildings are still here. They're still game places that just upgraded. Give up while you're ahead. If you want to win at a claw machine, just use mine. You got one, man. Nice. And here I thought you couldn't, but you snagged him and flipped him over the wall. Looks like it's some beach soccer going on there. We're down here, further down the boardwalk here in Ocean City. You can see Jack there behind me. Just checking some things out. We just parted ways with Shane. Be heading back later to Jolly Rogers to wrap up the day there. But just down here checking things out. There's the Ripley's, believe it or not. It's been there for years. Matter of fact, I came back, I don't know, maybe almost 20 years ago with my wife. We went in there just on the first floor, but looks like they've animated the shark now. You can see them moving a little bit in and out. It used to just be just still coming out of there. Then you got all the rides going down that way. Here at the end of the boardwalk here in Ocean City, Maryland. This is pretty cool. Hulk figure displayed here stands over 11 feet tall, was built in Thailand entirely from used automobile parts. Believe it or not, his head alone weighs over 300 pounds. Close. You're almost there. This 1,210-pound tiger shark was caught on July 9th, 1983, just off the coast of Ocean City. This 135-pound white marlin is the Maryland state record. It was caught on August 29th of 1980. All right, so this is actually really cool. I think we found the place. This is one of the places we used to come years ago. I'm going to show you here behind me. You'll see there behind me, you can see the air hockey tables. Here's a couple of the leftover arcade and pinball machines here behind me. But this place we used to come to all the time back in the early 1990s. I recognize the wood floor. They even have some of the old skee-ball games from way back in the day. But this is so cool coming in here. I remember this, the low ceiling. You can look up there, the low ceiling there behind me. And I'm just looking around this place. This is the place that we used to come to. So I'm going to head down here. As you can see back there, you have an old arcade, or that's probably more of like one of those multi-arcades, a newer one, but the old pinball machine back there as well. I'm going to walk this way so you can take a look also. You'll see behind me there's a drop ceiling. You see that drop ceiling behind me? That was there back in the day as well. So this is really cool. Now, they also have video poker machines in here, which is interesting. But if you're into that, definitely check out my channel, Phillips Game Room, where I show how to repair them and work on them. But let's head over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right there, you can see them down there, video poker. Obviously, they probably don't pay out. I don't know if this place has a gaming license. But definitely cool stuff. Definitely cool to have found this place. I have so many memories from being here back in the day.
Like to play for old time's sake?
Huh?
Would you like to play?
Go ahead. Out of honor for the trilogy and us being fans of Star Wars, Jack's going to play one round here just out of respect. Hopefully he doesn't disrespect it by not doing well, but we'll see what happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that it? You can see on these skee-ball machines, look at that. These things are old. They don't even have digital scorekeepers. The writing even looks old on them. This might be original from decades ago. Coming back here, look at these old games here on the sides. These things are very old. Oh, look at this. Kind of looks a little bit like the Zoltar, like you see in the movie Big. But if we head back here, oh, sorry. Excuse me. With these old bingo games, I guess. It's really cool to see that because those things were here when we used to come 30, 35 years ago. I mean, you can see they're probably even older than that. But it's just neat. You still see still have some of the footprint from years ago still in here. Hey guys, you can see right there behind me is the old time photo place, which is really cool. I was here probably about 18 years ago with my wife, and we took pictures here. I'm actually surprised that's still here, but here's a glimpse of that photo that we took. So it's just cool. I mean, like we've seen with a lot of the other stuff here, it's just neat to see that things are still here in place. Just brings back some cool memories, reminiscing, and just having fun here with the friends.
Years I've been there.
Oh, Fiero?
I've never seen one come through hopefully.
So it's got to be in here.
Is this one?
No, I think this is it.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Ah, I thought he was on course. Yeah. Sorry. Was that a bird?
Yeah.
All right, so we just wrapped up playing miniature golf at a place we used to play probably almost 35 years ago. So Shane hasn't been part of these videos before. Obviously, you know Jack. He's been on all the undergrounds. But Shane's here from, is it Columbus?
Columbus, Ohio.
Is where you're coming from now. He teaches there, but it's kind of wild because now we all have families and all grown up and seeing all these other kids here because senior week was last week. But I'm just seeing all the people floating around here. Anything you want to say, Shane?
It's been a pleasure being with you guys again. I hope we do it again next year.
Yep. Yeah, we try to come down here every year. We used to stay at that same condo. His parents have a timeshare, so we've always stayed there before. But it was just cool just to kind of regroup. And actually, you're right. You did the pictures.
You did, yeah.
We used to be hanging out in that one room with our guitars in there jamming.
Yeah.
We'd be packed in there. They would come in. You and Dan would show up.
It's funny, my mom was just telling me today, she was like, there was that one summer you and Andy were out here. She was like, I don't think you left your room the whole week. You were just in there playing music the whole week. So
I brought my amp. I think you brought your amp.
yeah.
And then,
Guitars.
yeah, we were kind of messing around. And Shane actually was part of the band I have, Sabothic Cherubim, which is also on YouTube, death metal band. But we were just talking because he's not into it anymore. Well, you're not into playing it anymore. So probably be buying some of his instruments. They'll be on Musician's Corner if I got to do any modifications to them. But a lot of memories here. We'd be like listening to different metal tapes that we'd pick up. I remember Obituary.
Obituary, Cause of Death.
That down here, and I got, was it Sadis or Sadis?
Yeah.
Was
that
that band?
Cause of Death album was a death metal classic. Yeah.
It's probably their best one. Matter of fact, I just listened to it the other day, coming home, and I listened to some of their other ones. I was like, nah, this is the best one.
So many good tracks on Cause
Yeah.
of Death. Yeah.
They're still touring too.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. Now,
They're going to be in Virginia.
they label themselves the heaviest band in the world, which they're clearly not. I mean, they're heavy, but they're not the heaviest. Yeah.
Chopped in Half might be one of the heaviest songs of all time.
That I also like. Well, and I know Circle of the Tyrants. That was a remake from Celtic Frost.
Yeah.
But that was a good one too. But yeah, that whole album just had a lot of good stuff on there. I think actually all the songs on there were good. But yeah, so we used to come down here and we'd be at the pool here at the condo, and if there was seniors, because it was always senior week, if they were down in there, we'd always just go get the stereo, bring a couple albums down. After the song was maybe a third of the way through, all of a sudden everyone's gone. We had the pool to ourselves.
Private pool.
Yeah.
Yep. Private pool.
Yep. We had the pool to ourselves. And then Jack would come down with my brother, and we'd all kind of meet up. He had a truck.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you had two trucks. You had the gray one and the black one that came down here.
Yep.
Yep. A lot of fun memories, fun times down here. But thanks to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please send any questions or comments, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. See you later.